Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, March 26, 2025. Alright, that's new. That's what confused me during my intro. There are leaves falling down from the tree. Okay. Alright. That's strange. Does it happen with every tree, or is it just the big tree? Cat, do you know more about this? Okay, you are only interested in your breakfast. So let's grab a cord and feed it to the cat. Yes, you like cord? Alright, here you go. He's good. Okay, he's very good. Cat starts to purr. Let's step out and take a closer look at this situation. Alright, this tree definitely has falling leaves. Here are no leaves falling. Here are some leaves falling. Oh, you also have falling leaves, okay. Jungle tree does. Spruce tree? Okay, spruce tree does not. Birch tree? Birch tree does. Interesting. Jungle tree does also, yes. Ah. Oh, wait, what? Spruce tree too. That's interesting. Alright, we are now in a Minecraft version 1.21.5. Apparently, one of the new features is falling leaves. So, yeah, cool. Cool. Cat seems to be not that impressed by it. Alright, after this interesting discovery. Easy horse. Let's get over to my sugarcane farms and harvest some sugarcanes so that I can get more paper. So the last few days were kind of interesting, kind of exciting to some extent, kind of sad to some extent as well. Monday was kind of a stress-free, mostly stress-free day. Was one of the 2 free days. So I used the day to get some laundry done, to finally vacuum my apartment, to pick up the next batch of contact lenses for the next 6 months. Basically did lots of household work, so that was good. That was very good. There are still several things I need to do, but at least it's a good start. And yeah, it was really a relaxed Monday. Also used the time to record 2 episodes of SnowRunner, which was kind of cool. SnowRunner really is coming to an end soonish, I guess. So far, I don't really have a replacement for the SnowRunner slot. And I think I also don't want to have really a replacement. If there would be some kind of turn-based strategy game that is basically comparable to my beloved XCOM 2, then sure, I would be really excited about this. But right now I feel like to... That was close. I like to work on my travel videos. I like to use the time for this. And yeah, reduce a little bit the Let's Plays. Of course, coffee break will continue. But I think that's, at least for the next few weeks or so, the thing. Once I got to... Basically, I completed what I like to complete in SnowRunner. I think it's the time that I will not start new series and rather scale all this Let's Play a little bit back, keep it only to the coffee break, and see when the excitement, or when some game really piques my interest, maybe then more videos per week will happen again. But I feel really like I'm currently at a stage where I like to... Falling leaf. I like to scale it down a bit. So yeah, that. Yesterday was really a nice day. There must be a cave or something. I visited a former student of mine who got a good friend by now. It just felt nice to see her again, to spend some time with. Talk about all the things that happened since the last time we spoke. I unfortunately also learned about someone who was. It still needs to be seen what really the situation then is. The person was pursuing a PhD because of all that chaos, all that stress that happens in academia. This person suffered from a burnout. This burnout subsequently led to depression. And yeah, since basically half a year, this person is more or less completely, well, in depression mode. Sure, there are some antidepressants that help fighting a little bit the symptoms, but it's not a cure. If the antidepressants wouldn't be taken anymore, I'm quite sure, because there's some kind of depot that has to build up with those kind of medication. It will lead to the reoccurrence of the depression. So yeah, that's really, really bad. And it's not really bad, it's also how bad academia is, how bad the process of working towards a PhD is, and how often people in power, in a power position in academia, completely exploit this power and abuse people for letting them work harder and more, and it's generally just a very toxic environment. So yeah, this is just made me sad again, very sad about the entire academic situation. And it's also an indication of papers I read in the past, especially as I was working towards my leadership certificate. While working towards PhD, there's a 30%, 40% chance to suffer from from some psychological illness, and yeah, all other areas of work mostly have a 10%, maybe 15% chance to cause some kind of mental illness, but the time of being PhD student has a over 30% chance, and this is basically reflected in that poor person. So yeah, it's just sad. It's really sad what's happening in academia. Recently, I also watched a docu on the Max Planck Institute, I guess. There's also, I mean, it's just the tip of the iceberg. It was all about the power abuse and bad leadership and pressure for most employees, caused by the directors and so on. So even postdocs who thought, okay, we are now in real academia, they know what they are up to. We're not left unharmed from this. So yeah, it's really about time that the academic system changes. I hope it changes soon, because this is really, really bad. And it was also one, I mean, I was kind of lucky, not ending in a depression or anything like this, or a burnout while pursuing my PhD. But I can definitely confirm that it's not a very healthy environment. It's rather a toxic environment. So it's really sad to hear from one of the people that really got hit by it hard. Speaking of avoiding that people are getting hit hard, today after work and after I had a call with my partner, I met with a friend from the medical emergency services, and we were talking about our plan of coming up with some kind of plan to raise a little bit the awareness for, I don't know, bullying in some extent, or not giving good support for especially those who get into the emergency medical services as newbies, or who might not have such a steep learning curve and are just on a standard level, and how they lack some good support, or that it's more important to actually show them how things should be done, instead of just saying, okay, this person is wrong at the job or something like that. And we made up some ideas. Now we need to see if we get supported by it, basically. And this would be also a nice thing, because the two of us, we heard from various sides that people are having some concerns, and it feels nice that on the one hand, being selected or being seen as a trustworthy person that people can just talk to me is a nice thing. It also makes me sad that there are still so many times things that aren't working great, and I just find it sad. So we both had the idea, let's see, can we somehow try to improve a little bit the healthiness of the environment? That would be cool. We just started brainstorming about it, so need to see how it continues. I hope it continues. And yeah, so this was good. I already selected some train connections so that I can get to Berlin to visit my parents again this upcoming weekend. I just have to actually buy the ticket, book the train ride. I think I will do this tomorrow or so. I mean, I should do it tomorrow. I mean, I could also do it Friday. Doesn't really matter right now. But yeah, I think it's definitely happening that I'm getting to Berlin over the weekend, 1 weekend away. That should be cool. Okay, good selection of paper already. I think soonish I can make another trip and see how far I get with those leaves. Those leaves are still irritating me. Why is this now a thing? And see how many emeralds I get for it. This time I of course have to remember to bring an empty book to trade it for a book of mending. So yeah, lots of cool things. Still super happy having visited my friend since quite some time and caught up on all the things. We have 6 emeralds, okay. Don't forget about those emeralds. Don't forget about the book when I'm ready to leave. We also had the idea, I mean, it will take until probably after Tokyo for me to go bouldering. This would be nice. Speaking of bouldering, I maybe tomorrow evening, need to see. I would like to go bouldering this week, but I only do have tomorrow evening left. Today it's already too late. This week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have a 7 to 2 p.m. shift. Which means getting up early. So definitely no bouldering today. Maybe better tomorrow. Friday definitely not, because then I'm away. But yeah, we also made plans to, after Tokyo, see us again for doing some bouldering. She hasn't been bouldering since quite some time, but really is interested in doing it again, so that's cool. That's definitely going to be great. And yeah, so lots of cool things. Also need to think about what to pack, what to bring for Berlin. Rather what backpack to use. Might get away with a kind of small backpack because I don't need much, I guess. But yeah, that's the thing I still have to take care of. And I guess that's summarizing most of it. Oh, today, fun story. We had to basically, I should have started in a different way, in a different order of telling that story. I had a ride in a police car today. This sounds better. Yeah, so basically we had to transport a patient to a close psychiatry station, and we also, they had an intern on the ambulance, and there was one of the policemen were riding in the ambulance. So basically there was a seat free in the police car. So I jumped on the police car and just found out that, okay, there's nothing special going on inside. That's police car at least. but it was fun to try out how it feels like sitting in a police car being driven by a policeman. So it was fun. This was a nice change of pace. new thing to do. All right, I remember. Do I have the time? Maybe. I wanted to see the mountain home. No. I can't make it to the mountain home. Dang it. I need to remember next time. Next time I need to go to mountain home and see if I do have this tree museum there. Or this wood museum. That's definitely a thing I wanted to check out. And yeah, then I'm also constantly asking myself, when is the month of March finally ending? It feels like this month is a never-ending story. I mean, I'm heavily biased by the fact that I miss my partner and that I can't wait it to be May. So if it's April, then it's the next month would be the month when I finally can travel. But with March, I don't know what I should do with March. March feels like a lost cause. Why is March there, and why does March not end? And even after the weekend, after I visited my parents, it's still March. What is going on with this month? Why is this month confusing to expire? That's also a big question on my mind. But yeah, in the end, time just passes the same. At the same rate. It's just sometimes time feels super short and not enough, and sometimes there's too much time. One does not really know why there's so much time. But yeah, I mean, I also came up with some other things besides editing finally my travel videos. What I like to do. I mean, or rather than recording Let's Play episodes. So need to see this. Also, I need to. I think April has a decent shift plan. So there's definitely good time to get more things done. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Yes, cat, I know. You already got your cord. Man, I need so much more mending. That's bad. This is kind of pricey. And I have to bring no, I don't have to bring the bundle. The bundle is not important as I'm not really going on a long expedition. I might bring back lots of stuff. That's okay. What I wanted to say. Alright, I do have some other things. I really looked up some information to finally start implementing them. Just actually need to get around to actually do it. But yeah, that's also soonish, I guess. I will definitely tell you more about this. So cool things about to happen. Really had cool things happening this week already. And yeah, I guess this wraps up this episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you were as confused as I was by falling leaves. That's unusual. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!